And actually, just on the VAR point there, when we looked at it, I know Ronnie mentioned it on commentary, and we were convinced, well, hang on, why didn't the VAR system intervene there and the officials make the referee aware that Kane was offside? But it was the heel of Torres, the defender behind it, who played him onside. And again, to the naked eye, you're never going to see that.
No, and it's good. The right result, the right outcome happened. And that's where the VAR is going to eventually work. But we have some examples, you know. And this referee today, the Egyptian referee, he did the game of service. He did the tournament of service. He was rigorous. He didn't bottle any decisions. He gave them 2 penalties, no messing. And he applied the laws of the game. And he sent a signal out, I think, for the rest of the tournament to other referees. Don't be afraid of doing it. And there was on Friday night when Switzerland played Serbia, there was an outrageous mistake by a German referee, Mr. Felix Brick. And he's one of the top referees in Europe. You always see him in the later stages of the Champions League. And he didn't give a decision, and it was a disgrace. It cost Serbia dearly.
Yeah, he is the leading goal scorer at the tournament. A super day for Harry Kane. We're going to maybe temper things a little bit, Eamon. We're going to look at the goal that England conceded. And in fairness to Panama, their first ever goal at a World Cup. Baloy was the goal scorer.
Yeah, I mean, things you work on the training ground. This is one thing you work on. Now, that's a very high line, in my opinion. But if you hold it, the goal scorer Baloy is offside. But if you watch Maguire and Danny Rose, they break the line and the boy taps. Just hold it there a moment. Now, you see Maguire and Rose didn't have the discipline to hold their ground. They went back, the rest of the defenders stayed. So that's something they will be working, I assure you, on the training ground tomorrow morning. If we play a high line, we hold the high line and we go back together. So that was very bad tactically. That was a really cheap goal to give away. And that will annoy them. It should annoy them. And the call should come from the last guy in the line. Maguire, he's the first one to get back. Danny Rose goes back. The other guys stay. So those 2 guys out there play the goal scorer onside. That's bad. Really bad at this level. Unforgivable. So I guarantee you Steve Holland and Southgate will have them out there tomorrow. And they'll have to talk to the guy who's organising. And that's the problem. Is it John Stones? This is where a John Terry comes in, or a Richard Dunn, or somebody who's organising that situation. And they don't have a person. Maguire is new in the team. Stones is too young. Walker wouldn't see it. He's a full-back. So somebody has to get a hold of that, right?
Communication is an issue now in modern football. You don't see it as much. People organising, people shepherding. But the breakdown in communication there is causing. You can see hands in the air looking for offside. And as Eamon quite rightly said, Rose, Maguire on a different wavelength.